All right, let us begin. Rolling that ball around. Up and down the fingers on this great Friday. And rolling it around the thumb pad. And then press on that thumb pad. Yeah, let go. And then the pad beneath the pinky, roll it around and press and let go. Interlace the fingers and compress. 3, 4, 5, and let go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let go. And one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let go. Let's move that ball as quick as we can around the back. And the other way. And let's go back the first way. Whoa. Tricked myself there. And the other way. And we're assessing where the feet are in relation to Mother Earth as we drop the ball and step on it heel first 3 times. And go up to the knuckle. And slide it across the knuckles.
We should wash this floor one day.
And roll it down the bones.
Awful lot of dust.
And scribble. Well, I make an adjustment here. And 3, 2, 1. Reassess. And we'll go to the other foot. 1. Up to the knuckles. Slide it across, rotating on the heel. Roll it down the bones. And scribble. Three, 2, 1. Get that ball out of the way. It wants to get out of the way. And shake the tree. Or do the Lin energy bounce. Either one or both. And let's go right into a march or a jog. Yeah. Do this for about a minute, but with 20 seconds left, I'm going to go all out into a sprint this morning, but you could do the side jacks or the jumping jacks. Might not want to do squats because we're going to go back to basics today with a few variations. Or just keep doing what you're doing. Be safe. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. 12, 13. 20. 2 deep breaths. Let's rub those hands together. Cultivate some chi. Moving the weight from one leg to the other. As a chi ball dances us around. And let's center. And twist at the waist and swing the arms. And 3, 2, 1, and center. 2 deep breaths. Some ocean wave breathing. And 2 deep breaths. Okay, I want to try something a little different this morning. It's going to lead into something further on down the line, and it's just taking a slight jump. So what you want to do is get into athletic position, which is like you see a shortstop, knees slightly bent, hinging at the waist just a bit. And just, if you can, and be next to something, if you're feeling all unstable, just jump up a little bit. And we're going to do it 10 times. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. That's it for today. But we're going to be doing that for a while, and then we'll do some progressions on that. Let's bring our hands with the fingers pointed up and pull back. And down. And flop them, or make a fist and press in, either wiggling the fingers or press in above the knuckles with the fist closed. You get a little bit more of a stretch on the wrist that way, I think. And the other hand. And fingers down. Flop it. And let's cross one arm across the body at the throat and press back on the elbow. And then the other. Let's bring one arm on top, one arm on the bottom. Try to have the fingers meet. You can use a piece of cloth to pull. If you can't, intertwine your fingers this way. And reverse the positions of the hands in the back. And extend the arms and rotate. And the other direction. And come in and shrug. Roll back. Roll forward. Rotate the neck. And switch directions. Go ear to shoulder, both sides. And nod. Interlace your fingers and bring them up over your head, reaching for the ceiling. Extending back if you can. Coming forward, bending to one side. And then the other. And centering, reach again for that ceiling. And come down slowly, pressing out at the chest, down. And let's hinge at the waist, bending the knees slightly so they're not locked at any rate, and stretch those hamstrings. Gently come back up. Yeah, we're not going to get on the floor. You're a little lucky today. Stretch those legs out and lunge. Stretching the inner thigh. And then the other way. And then turn and come forward on the front leg, pressing back on the heel of the back leg to stretch the calf. And the other way, other direction, other leg, other calf. And come up. And let's grab a stick. So let's start with some flip-flops. And then just laterally move the stick back and forth. And push out. And flop the wrists. And let's do a lunge down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's Friday after all. Other way. 1, 2, 3. 6. Stick behind the back in the crook of the elbows and let's twist at the waist. And if you can, do a back extension, otherwise just keep twisting. You can bring the stick up a little bit, change it. And come back, tuck in that chin, and peck like a pigeon. Six and 7. Drop this stick to the palms and extend it back behind you. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back in. Bring it up front. And rotate laterally. And in the other direction. And push it out in a big circle in front of you. And bring it back in, big circle in front. Bring it behind your head and press up. And then have your palm of the bottom hand facing out. Grab it by the top and just extend it up and down along your back. And reach out with that bottom hand as much as you can, stretching that rotator cuff. And switch sides. Going up and down. And extending out. And coming back down with the stick, putting it in front. And we'll do the elevator. So we're going to be on our toes. Now, elevator goes with the squats. What we're going to do is I'll say toes, and then I'll say heels, and we'll go back on our heels, and I'll say toes, heels, 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 toes. Yeah, that's good. Let's put the stick down and let's grab a chair. I'm going to go back to basics. I'm really going back to basics with the squat, because we're going to just do some chair squats. And what I want you to do is just sit down, cross your hands over your chest, and you're going to stand up and stand up. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on a timer for 30 seconds. And you're going to do it as rapidly as you safely can, and just keep track of how many you do. And we'll revisit this every few weeks and see if you see any improvement, maybe every month or so. So again, once it starts, and I'll let you know, you're just going to come up, make sure you sit, your butt hits the seat, and come back up. But be safe. Doesn't matter if you get 6 or 5. All right, I'm going to start this 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2. At 15. Okay, if you were halfway there, count it. So just remember that or write it down. We'll revisit that at another time. And that'll count as our squat exercise. Next, we're going to do a plank. You can do this against the wall. Just to come out at about a 45-degree angle.
Activity completed.
Not quite, we're still going. And engage your core and hold. Or you can get down on the ground. I think I'll just use this one. And Be on your knees. Stretch out, elbows under your shoulder, and hold, engaging the core. Finally, you can come up on your toes, and we'll do this for 20 seconds. Whenever you're ready, whatever you want to do, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, come back down. Take a couple of breaths. We're going to do another plank, but we're going to do it on the side. Now, again, you could do this standing up, resting against the wall with your hand. Well, let me fix that camera. With your forearm against the wall and a 45-degree angle. Or you can come down, bend your knees, and come straight up like so. Or finally, extend your feet out and do it this way. So get into position, whichever one you choose. And I'm going to start counting. 20, 19, 18, 17, 12, 11, 10, 9. 3, 2, and 1, and down. And then we're going to do it on the other side. And you can do it just from your knees, but just make sure that your body is straight and you're not slouching down like this or up like that. All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3. 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Beautiful. Down. And now we get to lie down. We're going to do some bridges. You can put your feet against the wall, which will engage your glutes more. Take the hamstrings out of it a little bit, or not. Put your hands by your side. We're going to come up and down. We'll do 12, and on the 12th, we're going to hold for 12 seconds in the air, and I'll count down. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. And down. Let's stretch out those legs. Let's do a butterfly. Bring your soles of your feet together as best you can. And just flop like a butterfly. And deep breath, and we'll stand. Taking 2 deep breaths as we center. Fingers and thumb together at the base of the spine, gathering in starlight. Other side. Two deep breaths. And we're opening our hearts. Pause and exhale, sending it out. Two deep breaths. And bring it down heavily. Chi. Going down and collecting some from the earth. And yes, indeed, it is. Aha! Thank you all.
Thank you, Tom.
You're very welcome. Hey, Suzanne. Hey, Hal. Hey, Don. Hey, Beth. How are you?
Good.
Good. It's a Five Tibetans Day. Okay. Good. We got takers. We're gonna start by fixing the camera. And again, you could just twist and hit the arm, or you can twirl, and we'll do up to 11. And then 2 deep breaths. Switch the camera and join you on the floor. So the soles of the feet are on the floor in the modified version. The hands are by the side of the hips or under the lower back if you need support there, under the neck if you need support there. Alternately, you can just lift the soles off the floor if your neck hurts too much. In the unmodified version, you extend your legs and come back as you lift your head, neck, and shoulders. We're going to go up and down right away, 11 times or so. Starting now. 1, 2, 3. Engaging that core. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Coming up and taking 2 deep breaths. As we turn around and go to our knees. Hands are on your hamstrings or your glutes. You can just lean back at your knees and come forward if you can't do extensions, but if you can, do so and come forward. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. 2 breaths. And we're going to go back to sitting down. Do an inverted table. Hands are by your side at your hips or behind you if that's easier. Soles of the feet are on the floor. In the modified version, they're extended in the regular version. Whatever works for you. I'll do 6 and 5 coming up. 1, 2, 5, 8, 9, and 12. 2 deep breaths. And we're going to get on all fours. And in the regular version, well, no, in the modified version, just come into an up dog on your knees. In the regular version, you start at a down dog and come into an up dog, not on your knees. I'll do 6 and 5, starting now. and 11. Let's sit down and cross our legs. However is comfortable for you. And rotate in one direction 6 times and then in the other 5 times. You can either be straight up or bend down as I am. And I'm going to start now. 1, 2, 'and when you're done with that, whatever leg was on top goes on the bottom, whatever leg was in front goes in the back. What's the problems with this? All right. And we're going to do 5 in the original direction and then 6 in the reverse, stretching out on the final round. Let's do it. Stretching out in front. Deep breaths, 2 of them. Go to the right knee and stretch. Ooh, got a cramp in my calf. And then over to the left knee. Breathing deeply. And coming around. Namaste. Hey, y'all.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
You too. See you tomorrow.
All righty, good. Al, I'm going to unmute you.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
You good? Good.
Yeah.
Okay,
Good. Have a good day.
thank you. Richard, you ready? I'm going to, no, I don't want to end the meeting. I want to end the recording.